But the thing is that half the time when I do try and get into a relationship, it just doesn't end well, so multiple friendship groups rather than having one big one all the time. Okay, the camera's over there, baby. There you go. Hello, my name is Harley Hope and this is my ADHD and autism channel. If you're new here, hello and hi. If you're not, still hello and hi. Please make sure to subscribe down below, click the notification bell, click the like button and comment whatever you wish to. On today's subject, we are talking about 10 things that I wish I knew as a teenager since I'm 20 years old, and to try and save you from worrying too much or getting the wrong ideas or anything like that. The categories for today are going to be boys and girls will not be the answer for everything. Saving up and or getting a part-time job will help you massively. Making sure that you have a savings account, whether it's one from when you were a child to starting up one as in a young teenager. You will have to get your parents' permission for that because you can't, I believe, start a savings account up until you're 18 or something, so I think you need your parents' permission. Figuring out your sexuality there is no rush to it. Focusing a lot more on your education compared to other stuff is going to help you out so much. Having a big friend group is not the answer to everything. You are going to have a roller coaster of emotions and your mental health is going to be like a BPD episode half the time. If you are suffering from mental health, go to the website called Mind or Not Mind, and the other one is Pink Therapy as well, which can help you with your sexuality and help you feel more comfortable with it and everything. Make sure that you keep yourself hydrated, eating decently healthy, and also treat your body like a temple, like it is. And the last one is setting boundaries for you and between you and other people. It will help with your mental health a lot. Okay, now actually let's get started. So the first one that we're starting off with is boys and girls are not the answer to everything. This includes platonic relationships and romantic relationships. The reason why I say this is because of the people that find it hard not getting the attention that they need when they are in a much younger mindset will probably go basically chasing almost every girl and every boy around school. And honestly, that is just not a healthy way to cope with anything. Wait until you're at least like 17 or 18 to get into a relationship. They will be up and down 24/7 when you're in primary school or secondary school or something. And there are a lot of people who have been in secondary school who are now in relationships, and they have been in relationships for quite a while, which fair enough to them, but in my opinion I'd suggest that you wait until you're at least 17 or 18 to get into a relationship, because of when you're 17 or 18 you'll probably find it easier to communicate and gain trust and gain an emotional, physical thingy with them, and I've struggled a lot with that, and I started dating when I was in primary. So saving your money or getting a part-time job this will help you out a lot because of when you're in your teenage years, people go, oh, I can just spend money on whatever I want, it doesn't matter. But then when you actually come towards your 20s and stuff, you're like, I have never had a part-time job personally because I have tried to get jobs and stuff, but they've always denied me. I don't know why, but they have. But it's probably because I haven't had very much work experience. So this is why I'm trying to get a job from social media instead. Because I have had about a year's worth of work experience on here. So it's kind of like having a part-time job means that you can save up money and then move out your parents' house as fast as possible. And it is going to be hard to save up the money, but it will be worth it in the end. Making sure that you have a savings account is going to help you so much. I've even heard this woman on TikTok, and she was saying that she had never heard of a savings account before or something, and that she was like struggling with her money, and like she was like, I think she said that she was in debt or something. And I'm saying that if you have a savings account, it is going to help you so much because of it means that you basically have a backup plan in case you don't have any money. And I know that not a lot of people have enough money to put actually into a savings account, but as long as you have a savings account there to actually be able to put something into it, then it will be better than nothing. Figuring out your sexuality can be a very hard subject. I will tell you that as a fact, because I personally have been struggling with my sexuality for years, like donkey's years. Not donkey's years because I'm only 20, but I have definitely struggled with my sexuality. Like, I say that I'm demisexual right now, which basically means that I swing both ways. But I also need to have that emotional full-on connection with them before we do anything about it. But like some people can just go, oh yeah, I'm not like this, and I can like do hookups, I can have friends with benefits, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. People pressuring you about your sexuality is one thing that you will find out, and it is a nightmare, I'll tell you that much. But the thing is that half the time when I do try and get into a relationship, it just doesn't end well, so it's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. Focusing more on your education. Why I say this is because of over this past year, I feel like I have focused a little bit on trying to get into a relationship, but mainly focused on my social media and my college work. I definitely think that it has helped because I definitely think that I'm more closer to passing my functional skills maths, but like, I'm not joking, it was the year before, sorry. I was really focused on this. I was really focused on trying to get a relationship, etc, and trying to get one guy's freaking attention, but it kept on failing miserably. And it's just, yeah. So now that I've figured out more on how to focus on my college work compared to relationships and other stuff, I guess. And I've also kind of focused more on my family life as well. But if you do end up focusing more on your educational life, I have a feeling that you will end up getting higher than a lot of people in life. And yeah, it may like feel a bit depressing sometimes not having this amount of friends and not having this kind of partner and stuff like that, but it's either you get higher up in life, be able to afford what you really desperately want to afford, and then hopefully finding a relationship, which makes more sense to me. But if you're just like, oh, I want to have a relationship, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, fair enough, you do you, like, but you can most likely try and focus on your educational as well as focus on a relationship, which to me that's hard, but it's just how it is. Having a big friend group isn't everything. The reason why I say this is because I in the past have had a lot of friends, right? And some of them were like kind of smaller groups, some of them were like bigger groups, and I'm not joking, I have stuck with being best friend. Apologies for the dog in the background. I have stuck with this one guy.
That's not really a prank.
No, I'm sorry to don't take a picture with me.
That's not really a prank.
When I tell you, like, it's been about a year, I think, since we started like talking as friends, and it's not going to be going above that anytime soon. And we like have basically made a promise to each other that nothing would happen between us. But Clara, do you want to say hi? I personally think that having a smaller friendship group is better, and it's rather than, I think in my situation, it's more the fact of having that friendship group like separated into multiple friendship groups rather than having one big one all the time. But anyways, moving on to the next one is your mental health situation will probably be a massive roller coaster because of obviously when you're going through being a teenager, you do hit puberty. And that is gonna make you go, it's a bit of a hard one to go through because of you're gonna experience a lot of mental situations and mental health issues, and your body's going to be going through a lot of stuff, so it's just going to be a massive roller coaster. This is why I also say wait until you're like 18 at the most to get into like a proper emotional relationship, because of your body's going through enough as it is and doesn't need to be carrying something else on its back. The next one is suffering with your mental health, which going to Not's Mind or going to Pink Therapy is gonna help a lot, because of I went to Not's Mind for an issue that I had, and they have actually helped me out quite a lot. I will say that my issue is still continuously going, but I've kind of become more aware of it rather than it being like, oh, it's their kind of stuff, you know. But if you are having trouble with your sexuality, with like depression, anxiety, family troubles, like your own mental troubles, anything like that, they are a big help. Making sure that you're eating decently well and that you're hydrated and treating your body like a temple, because if it is, I would say that making sure that you stay decently hydrated can help your brain process stuff a lot more easier. I don't know how, but it does, and I know that it does because it's like me having a 1 litre water bottle has helped me so much for about a year to 2 years maybe. There you go. But also treating your body how, like, if you treat your body basically like ass, it's gonna treat you like ass. The last but not least, setting boundaries and finding the people that you can really trust. The reason why I say this is because of finding friends and finding a relationship and trusting the hell out of that person can take a lot. And it also you need to be able to trust the person to actually believe in them every single step of the way. That's for me anyways. But setting boundaries you do need to do, because otherwise you're gonna drain your mental health. Full stop. So that concludes this video. If you do want to see more stuff like this, please let me know. I know that you want to see this pooch. I will see you guys soon. I'll see you guys in the near to future. But please also make sure to subscribe down below. Please click the notification bell for this puppy here. This sweet little baby girl. I'll see you guys soon, and adios.